In the crowded mirrorless camera market, standing out is tough. Industry giants like Sony, Nikon, and Fujifilm compete with feature-rich hybrids. However, Canon introduces a new flagship APS-C camera that redefines performance, ergonomics, and image quality for under $2,000. The Canon EOS R7 Mark II. Building on the original R7's success, this model includes serious upgrades: a 32-megapixel stacked APS-C sensor, improved Dual Pixel CMOS AF2, 4K 120 EFI video, expanded dynamic range, and a lighter, faster, smarter design. We'll explore this camera's physical design, image performance, video capabilities, and competitive standing in 2025's mirrorless market. If you're a hybrid shooter, sports or wildlife enthusiast, or travel filmmaker seeking versatility in a compact body, stay tuned. This will be fun. Let's kick things off with the design. At first glance, the R7 Mark II doesn't stray too far from the original, but look closer and you'll notice the refinements. Canon has reduced the body weight by approximately 60 grams, thanks to a magnesium alloy top plate paired with polycarbonate reinforcement in the rear and bottom. The new ergonomics are instantly noticeable. The grip is deeper, with a more pronounced curve that locks into your palm better. It's designed for long telephoto use without fatigue. Button placement has also seen an overhaul. The once controversial joystick placement from the R7 has been recentered and feels more natural. There's now a dedicated AF on button with increased texture for blind operation, and the new Q control dial on top replaces the original R7's smaller secondary dial, improving menu navigation and exposure control on the fly. Weather sealing has been reinforced. Canon claims this is equivalent to their 6D Mark II. In real-world terms, we shot in light rain, coastal winds, and dusty environments without any issues. The doors over the ports and battery compartment feel more secure, and the card slot door now opens with a more premium hinge mechanism. Also worth noting is the LCD. It's a new 3.2-inch 2.36 million dot articulating touchscreen. Brighter, sharper, and with improved responsiveness. It's usable even in direct sunlight and remains crucial for vloggers and low-angle video shooters. The EVF gets a bump too, now a 3.69 million dot OLED, with higher refresh rate support at 120 Hz, making it much smoother for panning or action tracking. Canon listened to feedback from R7 users and refined the experience in meaningful ways. It's still a compact body, but now it feels truly professional. Moving into image quality, and here's where the R7 Mark II leaps. Canon's new 32.5 megapixel stacked APS-C sensor is the first of its kind in their lineup. It's backside illuminated, BSI, which improves light gathering efficiency, and it's stacked for higher readout speeds, reducing rolling shutter and improving burst performance. The dynamic range has improved noticeably. We're getting about 13.5 stops in RAW, compared to around 12 in the original R7. Shadow recovery is cleaner, highlights roll off more gracefully, and there's less chroma noise even when pushing files. Hard in post. Detail retention is phenomenal. Thanks to the higher readout speed, Canon's Digic X2 processor can apply less aggressive noise reduction, preserving microtextures. Whether you're shooting wildlife, landscapes, or portraits, the fidelity is impressive. One of the biggest surprises is low light performance. APS-C sensors traditionally suffer here, but the new sensor design and base ISO 100 give this camera a better signal-to-noise ratio than expected. At ISO 3200, files remain usable and clean. Even ISO 6400 looks decent for web or print with minimal noise reduction. Color reproduction remains classic Canon. Warm skin tones, pleasing reds, and accurate blues. Paired with Canon's picture profiles and full 14-bit RAW, the files are flexible and beautiful. One caveat, this sensor doesn't have the resolution of a full-frame chip, so don't expect GFX-like depth. But for its class, the R7 Mark II is a benchmark setter. The doors over the ports and battery compartment feel more secure, and the card slot door now opens with a more premium hinge mechanism. Also worth noting is the LCD. It's a new 3.2-inch 2.36 million dot articulating touchscreen, brighter, sharper, and with improved responsiveness. It's usable even in direct sunlight and remains crucial for vloggers and low-angle video shooters. The EVF gets a bump too, now a 3.69 million dot OLED, with higher refresh rate support at 120 Hz, making it much smoother for panning or action tracking. Canon listened to feedback from R7 users and refined the experience in meaningful ways. It's still a compact body, but now it feels truly professional. Now let's talk about color, Canon's secret sauce. If you've ever wondered why skin tones from a Canon look so natural and appealing straight out of the camera, it's because Canon's color science has always leaned toward organic. Tonality. The R7 Mark II continues that tradition. In side-by-side tests against Sony and Fujifilm, Canon consistently delivers more flattering skin with fewer red or green tints. Greens are lush without looking radioactive, blues are deep without turning teal, and overall saturation feels balanced. For still shooters, especially portrait or event photographers, this means you'll spend less time color grading and more time composing. JPEGs are punchy without being overdone. Canon's in-camera profiles like standard, portrait, and fine detail are all well-tuned. Even in mixed lighting, tungsten with daylight spill for example, Canon's white balance algorithm holds up impressively. Auto white balance is fast, accurate, and adjustable in fine increments. When shooting RAW, you get excellent malleability. Canon's CR3 files retain strong color depth and recoverability. You can pull 3 to 4 stops from shadows without color shifting or muddy transitions. Video color is equally strong. C-Log 3 is now available on the R7 Mark II, and it grades beautifully. The gamma curve retains highlight detail and gives you about 12 stops of DR when used correctly. Color is personal, but Canon's color science remains a gold standard for many professionals. Let's dive into the performance. Autofocus, burst rate, and stabilization. Canon's Dual Pixel CMOS AF2 has matured into one of the most reliable AF systems on the market, and the R7 Mark II pushes it even further. With over 6,000 manually selectable AF points and AI-trained subject detection, this camera tracks people, animals, vehicles, and even birds in motion with incredible precision. Face and eye detection are sticky and fast. In both stills and video, the camera maintains focus even when subjects briefly turn away or are partially obstructed. In our tests, it outperformed the Sony a6700 in both lock-on speed and consistency. Burst shooting is another area of improvement. Thanks to the stacked sensor, the R7 Mark II can shoot up to 30 FPS in electronic shutter mode with full autofocus tracking. Mechanical shutter caps at 15 FPS, which is still excellent for action work. Buffer depth is strong, over 120 RAWs in a burst with a fast UHS-2 card. And the rolling shutter is almost imperceptible thanks to that high-speed readout. Now stabilization. The in-body 5-axis IBIS system offers up to 7.5 stops of correction when paired with supported RF lenses. You can genuinely shoot handheld at 1.4 sesi without blur. For video, it's impressive, especially with digital IS activated. Walking shots, gimbal-free panning, and handheld B-roll are all smoother. Together, this trio, AF, burst, and IBIS, makes the R7 Mark II one of the best APS-C cameras ever made for action photography. The Canon EOS R7 Mark II isn't just a top-tier stills camera, it also stands out as an incredibly capable video machine. With oversampled 4K video derived from a full 7K sensor readout, footage is crisp, detailed, and clean, all the way up to 60 FPS. There's also a new 4K 120p slow motion mode, albeit with a slight 1.1x crop. Regardless of the frame rate, you get internal 10-bit 4.2.2 recording with options for Canon Log 3 or HDR PQ profiles. C-Log 3 provides excellent flexibility for color grading and integrates seamlessly with Canon's cinema line, including the EOS C70. Canon has also made major strides in thermal efficiency. Thanks to upgraded internal heat sinks, the R7 Mark II shows no signs of overheating during normal shooting. We recorded continuous 4K 60 clips for up to 90 minutes with no shutdowns. This reliability is a big win for content creators. Autofocus. In video mode is superb. Canon's Dual Pixel CMOS AF2 keeps subjects locked in with confidence. Eye and face detection are reliable even in fast-paced scenes, and focus transitions remain smooth and natural. Tools like focus peaking, zebras, false color, and a new waveform monitor help creators get professional-level results directly in camera. On the audio front, the camera includes a standard 3.5mm microphone input, a headphone output, and support for digital audio via Canon's multi-function hot shoe. These features round out an already strong package. For solo shooters, vloggers, YouTubers, and indie filmmakers, the Canon EOS R7 Mark II delivers one of the most complete video toolsets in the APS-C world. Whether you're capturing cinematic, footage, or run-and-gun content, this camera has the features and reliability to support serious creative work. When selecting a camera system, lenses are arguably the most crucial factor. The Canon EOS R7 Mark II utilizes the RF mount and benefits from Canon's expanding RFS lens lineup tailored for APS-C bodies. Initially, the selection was limited to a few kit zooms and primes, but by 2025, Canon had introduced outstanding RFS options like the 11-22mm f4.5/5.6 STM, 22mm f2 pancake, and 55-1mm f4.5-6.3 is STM. These lenses are compact and lightweight, matching the R7 Mark II's smaller design. They also fully support Canon's RF full-frame lenses, allowing mounting of pro-grade optics such as the RF 70-200mm f2.8 or 24-105mm f4L, which perform exceptionally well in wildlife, sports, and portrait photography, utilizing APS-C's 1.6x crop for extended reach without compromising quality. For users with EF glass, the EF-RF adapter provides excellent autofocus speed and functionality, though optical quality may be lessened for legacy EF-S lenses. A limitation is that Canon has not yet permitted third-party autofocus lens manufacturers access to the RF mount, resulting in no native autofocus options from Sigma, Tamron, or Viltrox. Regardless, the R7 Mark II offers one of the most flexible lens ecosystems in the APS-C landscape. That's it for today's video, guys. If you found this video helpful, please consider giving it a thumbs up, leaving a comment, and subscribing to the channel. Don't forget to hit the notification bell icon so you never miss out on our latest videos.